doing, buddy? Just hanging out with a little thistle on the tree. Thank you, Melvin, for getting that for me. All right, folks, the sun is coming out a bit. We've got a partly sunny sky, so we've got a mix of sun and clouds. The sun comes down bright, a few clouds obscure it for a while, and the sun comes right back, but that's going to warm us up nonetheless. At average is 82, probably about where we'll end up today. 61 is the average low. We were below that this morning. Sun sets tonight at 8:26. And this morning we dropped into the 50s and 40s. It was another nice cool morning. Look, at Louisa was 48, Farmville was 48. We were about 56 here in town this morning. We're not going to see that for a while, so I wanted to show you that. You can kind of say goodbye to 40s and 50s for a while. Winds now out of the southwest, the warmer direction. It's going to eventually be a more humid direction, but right now it's kicking out a system that was in the upper level of the atmosphere, and that's sort of moving out. They gave us the morning clouds and sprinkles, but now we're seeing a mix of sun and clouds. Highs will spike into the 80s now by the afternoon, 70s later into the evening and overnight. In fact, we'll probably drop into the upper 60s to around 70 overnight tonight. So it's going to be a warm night tonight. So saying goodbye to the cool stuff for now. There's the airport, mix of sun and clouds there as well. You folks east of town may be a little bit late to clear. We're getting it here for sure. And that sun is hot right now. All right, there's a look at the radar scope. You can see the clouds kind of breaking up west to east. There should be more of a northwest to southeast. High pressure dominating for us, kicking up that southwesterly wind, and tomorrow it's going to be hot. Hear me now. Potentially the middle 90s tomorrow. The middle 90s, 94, somewhere in there. Area of low pressure, that's tropical depression number 3. That will be Cristobal most likely within the next day or two. Keeping an eye on that. It should have an effect on the Gulf Coast states in some form, probably during the weekend and perhaps early next week. For us today, we'll see that clearing continue. A nice evening's in store for us. Mostly clear skies to partly cloudy overnight. Tomorrow, sun to start, and then we'll see a partly sunny sky as we go into the afternoon and evening. And then what's going to happen is another boundary is going to come through on Thursday, and this boundary I've widened out for a bit will scatter some thunderstorms around the area by Thursday afternoon. It's not going to be super widespread in our part of the area, but there'll still be some thunderstorms in the area. Friday, maybe a few more, and then Saturday, I think isolated thunderstorms again, and then some more pleasant air is going to move in for us on Sunday and probably stick around into Monday. So Sunday looks like a real pleasant day for us. Here's a look at that 7-day forecast. 80s today, 94. That's right, 94 tomorrow, folks. Love it. Well, I don't know if you love it or not. It's interesting. How about that? Anything interesting. 90s for a few days, 80s for the weekend. Rob?